going on.
And it's remarkable that you can even find that kind of pattern. So, and I know this is something you're both thinking a lot about, this data-driven approach to mental health. What is it when you have an aggregate, you know, you have all of this data in aggregate, what can you learn about how people are doing, not just at the individual level, but as a society or in certain demographics that we couldn't previously?
So we have, I mean, it's a baseline, right? And so, so we have been able to learn things that make us faster and more accurate. So faster, we stack rank the queue based on severity. We don't want your kids to die anymore from suicide, okay? Suicide is 100% preventable. 100% preventable. And so my goal is to get to those kids who are at imminent risk as quickly and as accurately as possible. And so when we first launched, we put a few words into the algorithm that we knew would be high risk, like suicide, die, overdose, gun, and saw that we could take our high-risk people in about 2 minutes. High risk are people who have the ideation, the plan, the means, and the timing to commit harm to themselves or, frankly, to someone else. We see about 1 to 2 homicidal texters a day. They're mostly school shooters. Sometimes it's mall bombings, and sometimes it's partner homicide. But, and with those instances, we call 911. So we have a baseline. When we hit about 20 million messages in our corpus, we looked and we said, when do we really call 911? What are the n-grams, bigrams, and trigrams? What are the words and word combinations when we actually have to call 911, where we can't get you to a happier place, or we can't get you to put the pills in a drawer or put the gun away? And it turns out there are thousands of words and word combinations that are more lethal than the word suicide. So the word military, twice as likely that we will have to call 911 than the word suicide. If you text in and say, I'm in the military, twice as likely we're gonna have to call 911 than if you text in and say, I wanna commit suicide.
So how do
Unhappy face crying emoji is 4 times as likely that we're gonna call 911. And the most lethal words in America are any named pill.